Hey, today, I'm going to show you a video that, I am telling you, they are really forcing us to do a lot of things. And because they know that right now, we all need, um, hand sanitizer. And, I was, I had to remake this video because I was just editing my earlier video. And, I saw this post, this lady, or him or her, having the same issue finding um 91% alcohol. Uh-huh. 91% isopropyl alcohol cannot be found anywhere. I went all over the place and I hunt and I hunt and I hunt and I cannot find anything. I can only find 70%. So, if you look at it, I try to stock as much as I can. Because my grandmother does use a lot of those. I tell her to wash her hands, wash her hands. She don't want to, so I have to buy a lot for her. That's what she likes. I can't tell her what to do. So, because she walks my dog a lot, so I have to make some for her. That way she can stay safe. When she come back inside the house, she does wear a mask. Um, and she's old, so I tell her wear a mask and just wear a mask and just put some alcohol gel in your hand. She don't like it sometimes, but I tell her anyway, because so far it's doing good, because she always walk my dog, and funny, she walk all around the neighborhood. Me, I just walk around the block and back. Not her, but anyway. Um, so I was doing the video, and next thing you know, this person had the same issue. That they went all over the place and tried to find alcohol, the 91% alcohol. They couldn't find it either. And I'll post a picture right now for you. I capture on the screen just one day ago. And funny, I made that video. I was editing it, and now I have to do another video just for that. That way, I can tell you that not just myself, but other people are experiencing the same thing. That they cannot find 91% alcohol. It is nowhere to be found. You can only get 70% right now at the store. You can get 91%, but they're really expensive, and those probably the people who actually buy them and or resell them or stock them or something. But because they knew that we can take 91% and turn that to over 60%, we'd be okay with making our own hand sanitizer. But because 70%, people won't able to get over 60% of alcohol. But here's the thing, here's the trick. If you use hair gel, hair gel is a lot thicker and this car bomber gel. It will work. It even get thick. Not thick, too thick because it's 70%. But it's thickable for you to apply. You see that? I mean, it's runny, see? It's runny, but not really runny, and you can still be able to apply. Because remember, you can use 70% straight. No doubt. But people wants to keep it for a little longer, so that way it will kill the bacteria, or in this case, Rona. We call them Rona on YouTube. So that's how that works. Okay, and I have made a bunch of them from these hair gel right here, and they work really good because they're car bomber gel. This one, not as it's still runny, see, but it's a gel, not as thick as you would like. Okay, you can go a little lower. Okay, You can go a little lower if it's not too thick. But please remember this, okay? And listen carefully as I stated. You can go lower than 60%, but your wait will be longer. Let's say right now I'm at 55% alcohol. I would use this like that, but here's the thing. I would have to hold on to this, use a little bit extra, and I would have to hold on to this and don't touch anything for about a minute. Understand? So your time wait would be less. I'm sorry, more. The more the alcohol, the less the wait time. The less the alcohol, the more wait time. Get it? So, don't get discouraged, okay? That people say this, people say that. If you really calculate the time out and everything, you know exactly, if you put time into it, you know exactly how the virus or bacteria or anything will get killed. Well, what if I do the same thing to you? You're going to do the same thing. If I starve your oxygen, it'll take you a while to be, DEAD, right? I don't want to say certain things because YouTube. Anyway, you get the idea. Another thing I found that is good is the Equate. This is from Walmart. Soothing gel. That works really good. Okay? Because they make it so thick that we were able to put the formula. I'll put them on the screen for 70% alcohol. Okay? It's 86-14. That means you can only get 14% in, and the rest has to be alcohol. Okay? That would be 14% gel, 86%, 70% alcohol. Get it? So 14, or if you're doing a 100 mil, 14 mil, 86 mil. And that's how you stay over 60%. So it'll be 60.2 alcohol. Okay? But now we're going to go back to what I was telling you about. What they are doing is that they are limiting you. And this is why they're limiting you. They are limiting you so that way you are forced to buy hand sanitizer. I found shelf after shelf after shelf after shelf with bunch of hand sanitizer. But 91% alcohol, iso alcohol, is nowhere to be found. I went all over the place. Bunch of places have the 70%. Even at the supermarket now have it. The 70%. But they do not have the 91%. Just like this person here. Now post that one more time on here for you. That person, you can pause it if you want. That person saying the same thing. That they cannot find it anywhere. I only found one person that's selling it. There are a few, but one person selling like a large amount. It was expensive. So I'll link the video that I made with these carbo gel onto this video, okay? Right up here. That way you can copy it. Because carbo gel you can get away with. But with regular like lotions, people use lotion, people use other aloe gels, it kind of really runny. And please don't use lotion because it has oil in it. Oil, when there's oil on there, it's really hard. You have the wait time will be even longer. So please don't use anything with oil in them. I mean, you can get away with some, like, the lotions without oil. I have lotions that actually say oil free, so that you can do. But remember, they are limiting your purchase of 91% alcohol. That's why you cannot find it. And it is sad because what they're doing is that they make it so it can be lower. Okay? Imagine if you can make 70% alcohol, why didn't you make 91% alcohol then? That That's a simple question, right? It's a simple question and you get pretty simple answer. If you can make 70% alcohol, why can't you make 91% and even charge us a little bit extra? Unless they're limiting the market. So they're trying to cap the market so they can sell the hand sanitizer. And here's the thing. I made this. I can make with the way that I've been teaching people how to make it with hair gel. I can make a gallon for $9, around $9. For the hand sanitizer that they're selling, like this one right here. This is actually my backup for my gram. I made it yesterday, see? It's a little runny, but not runny, but it's better than nothing. I made all that for a little bit of money. And they're selling it. Imagine I made this for what? Close to about $2.75. For 32 ounce. I used the same bottles as over there. For 32 ounce. Okay? Because that's what this is. For 32 ounce. It's about $2.75. This whole bottle is about it's about $2.75 worth, right? They sell out at Walmart 4 ounces for $3.97. So that means what I'm holding here is for them is $32. Why I made it for $2 and about $2.75. Including like tax. Yep. This cost me $1. And I made extra with the green one. I put extra because I didn't have enough aloe. This was $2 something. I only use about this much of gel to get to my 60.2. Because I got to stay over 60%. I can only put that much of gel in because this is the rest alcohol. But you can hear. So it's about $2.75 for 32 ounces. While they're charging 4 ounces for $3.97. That means $4 already. That means 32 times for 4 ounces. That's 8 times. 8 times the cost. Because they knew that if they limit our isopropyl alcohol, just give the world 70%, they would have no chance of making hand gel. So they are forced to buy gel instead. To buy gel. Can you imagine? Yep. I did this with that little, and you can see. I'll bring it really close. You can see. See it? You can see the bubbles and everything in there. So, and I did that. See? Come on, little jelly. And like I said, you can put in a little bit extra. Just your wait time. Like if I do it right now, I would have to sit for a little bit before I even touch anything. Normally, the CDC recommended 60%, and you have to wait 30 seconds. Well, in this case, if you put extra aloe in to make it thick, you have to wait 45 seconds to a minute. So by during that time, you just let it dry for a minute. The whole point of the concept is very easy, is to take the water molecule out of your hand, because when they land on, like let's say a virus or a bacteria or something, they land on you, they have a little water protective on them. So basically the alcohol is just breaking it. And then they die from starvation, from lack of liquid oxygen, because that's what they live on. So that's what I found. And that's why I made the video. And I'm trying to Let you know that they're limiting us. They're limiting the way we purchase. They're limiting a lot of things because they know that they can cap the market so they can make the money. You can find carbo gel. You can find a lot of carbo gel in hair, but the clear ones. Just get the clear ones at the dollar store. And just make it. And that's how I found out about long ago, and I'll have that video up here. I said, how can I make it? And that's when I come up with that. I'm the first person in the world actually use hair gel, especially this one. First in the world to use hair gel, because I knew that they use car bomber, because that's what they are in here, to be honest. And they add, and funny thing is, they add alcohol in there, they add preservative and everything. So literally, you're making a better product, to be honest. But that's how the way, I can't control the world, I can't say anything about the world, but that's what they're doing to us. So if you see this video, okay, right before I go, if you see this video, go out there and still get the 70%. Even if there's no aloes or anything belongs to it, just put it. Like I said, I'll list it right here. I'll give you that formula for the 70%. And put as much as you can in, but stay above 60. Just follow the formula up here. Even if it's running a little bit, it still be usable, because we want to keep it a little bit longer. That would still help, because they're controlling the market. There's no way you'll be able to. So right now, that's all we can find. And if you don't have aloe gel, just use it straight. Okay, use it straight on. It'll dry a lot faster, and that's the problem. But since we are able to get it, just use it extra if you have to. Put it in a little bottle, like a squeeze bottle or something, and just squeeze out a little bit extra if you're using it all straight. You can use it all straight. You don't have to do this route, to be honest. But we want it to be longer, so you just add this in. And like I stated, just add 86% and 14%. You will get your 60% like the CDC recommended. Okay? Anyway, I hope that you find this video useful, but at the same time, please remember, they are capping our limits. So we cannot do this. But if you followed my videos that I link up here, yes, you can do it. You can do it 90%, and you can do, 91%, or you can do it 70%. And then if you can't find those, you can always get Everclear, because I see Everclear everywhere. Although we had to drive like 45 minutes to get it, but I see them everywhere. Because they limit some stuff in my state. Yeah, they limit that too. And I don't even drink. But hey, I can't control it. I can only get smarter than they are. And that's what we were doing, okay? We're going to be smarter than they are. I will always, always be one step ahead of them. Even if they limit me, I will always, always, and I promise you on that, I will always be one step ahead. Like I stated to infuse my video and infuse certain things. I told myself, I may be poor, but I'm not a dummy. Okay? You can be poor, but I'm not poor in my brain. Yep. So that's how I do things. Anyway, I hope that this video will be helpful to someone that out there hunting. If you follow my certain things in this video, you don't have to worry. Okay? And I hope that you will stay safe, because just stay safe is enough. And remember, these cost less than being sick. Okay? Especially older adults. Other than that, that's about it on this video. And I will see you in the next video. Okay?